You know, maybe you're not supposed to honeymoon when you're just redoing your vows, unofficially.
Or that might not be it. Maybe the gods, they just didn't want us to consummate things outside our own beautiful home. How's that?
Well, then we shouldn't keep the gods waiting, should we?
Common gods! Unlock this door.
Jesse.
Surprise!
About time. I thought you guys would never get here.
So you're out of the hospital.
Yeah. My fever broke. Doctor said that I was responding to treatment well enough that I could go home.
So why aren't you there?
I saw your light on. Can I come in for a second? I wanted to thank you for being there for me at the hospital. I know I was in and out of it there for a while, but the nurses said that you actually sat by my bedside for hours.
Yeah, I was really worried about you, JR. You were in pretty bad shape. But I'm glad to see that you're feeling better. It's late, JR, and I'm tired,
Well,
so...
I also heard that you brought little Lay, and I think that's really sweet.
Do you know why I brought our son to the hospital with me? He had to get a gamma globulin shot. We both did. Do you know how much those shots hurt? He cried all the way home from the hospital. He's still very, very upset about it.
I'm so sorry that I put...
All because his father got drunk and caught hepatitis from sleeping with some hooker.
I just hope you haven't ruined everything, Aiden. You and your big mouth. If Zach and Greenlee find out that we slept together, I don't know what I'll do.
Hey, Aiden, it's me again. I'm really worried. Where are you? Call me, please. God, I was such a jerk, but I really did love him.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, well, obviously, Carmen is very, very emotional because of your confession.
Is something burning?
Hey, Mira, it's her pecho.
Well, that's Erica Kane for you, one hot mama.
Well, okay, then. I saved you about everything that I possibly could use for my TV show.
Are you wearing a wire, Miss TV star? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on?
What?
Lucky us, no wire, just a cheap recorder.
Well, I was just trying to...
You were just trying to get our confessions to the bank robbery on tape.
Mama, what are we gonna do with them?
Shut up, I'm thinking. Your bimbo here was charged with a felony. Hey! Okay, your ex-bimbo. Now, even if Miss TV Star used her connections to Spring Carmen, they came here armed. They broke into our apartment, threatened our lives. If they're found dead, it's got self-defense written all over it. Adios, señoritas. Now, we just need to make it look like a violent struggle.
Oh, Louisa, no. You're overreacting to this whole thing. I just had that tape recorder here because I had to document the story for the network. You know how they are. They're just so picky, picky, picky. They have an army of...
Shut up!
They always need to have...
I don't believe a word you're saying. And when someone lies to my face, Miss Erica Smartass Kane, I get really pissed off. Mondo, you believe me though, don't you, baby? I came back, didn't I? I did all of this just for you. Mondo! Oh, God, that felt good.
It's a long story. Look, I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. What the hell were you thinking? Why didn't you get out of here when you could have?
Because I had to help someone.
We had just about given up on you two.
What is this, Tag?
It's a coming out party. It's sort of a celebration to welcome you back to the land of the living.
Surprise.
Surprised?
Uh-huh.
Is that a trick question? I'm surprised, man. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Stuart, get that.
When Tad told me that you were back, I just couldn't believe it, that you were alive. Alive! After all these years.
Wow, man.
What a wonderful miracle.
Why do I get the feeling that our timing could have been just a little bit better on this surprise party?
Oh, no, nonsense. No, really, sweetheart, it's a wonderful thing. I mean, he deserves it. Look at him, Crystal. He's home now. He's really home.
Babe, I keep telling you that this whole thing is a setup.
And was part of that setup giving you hepatitis, JR?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. Look, babe.
Don't touch me. Okay, I'm not gonna let you do this to me again, damn it.
Do what?
Con me into buying your act again.
I don't understand. You were with me at the hospital. You were holding my hand the entire time to help me get through this. What's changed?
What's changed is that you're on the road to recovery now. And I found out that you put our son in jeopardy from this. I mean, God, JR, you've been kissing him, you've been fixing his breakfast, you've been playing with him. I swear. If I find out that you have made our little boy sick because you can't keep your pants zipped, I swear I'll never forgive you for this.
What is it gonna take for you to believe me? Crystal believes me. Tad's giving me the benefit of the doubt. Why can't you?
Because maybe they haven't been burned the way I have. Maybe they haven't been used the way I have. I mean, God, JR, I can be so clueless when it comes to you. You know, I really believe that you wanted to save Richie's life. I did, but you had no intention of donating your bone marrow. You just wanted two things, JR. You wanted scotch and sex.
And police say they are still hot on the trail for the two escapees, Carmen Morales and the celebrated Erica Kane, who were last seen on video surveillance in a warehouse store in eastern Illinois. The women are still believed to be armed and dangerous. If you have any information on the whereabouts of these two, please call the number on your screen.
The forecast mostly cloudy skies today with
Oh, Richie, you startled me. I was just, trying to see if there was any news about my best gal pal, Erica Kane. You know, she's still missing.
It looked like she was running to me.
Oh, no, she was taken hostage by that other woman. I'm just worried sick. Speaking of that, you look worse now even than you did at dinner.
Oh, now, you're just flattering me.
No, I promised Babe that I would take good care of you. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Well, I was, but I just couldn't stop thinking about you.
Excuse me?
That tarot card reading you gave me, it was fun. It's interesting. I was hoping that you could do it again for me, like right now.
I still can't believe it. I keep thinking I'm gonna wake up and find out some kind of wonderful dream.
Dream come true is more like it, Stuart.
Hey, how's Scott doing, man?
Oh, Scott's great. He's great. I remarried, you know. Marion. You remember her, don't you? Nice Colby's mom.
You married Marion. Really?
Yeah.
Good for you, Stuart.
Well, it's true.
Oh, Marion's changed a lot. She would love to have.
You know, Scott's going to be so excited when he hears the news.
Oh, man. Listen, you know what? Angie told me that you and Cindy were there for her when I was gone. And I want to thank you for that, man. I really do. I mean, I really wish I could have been here for you when Cindy died.
Angie was an angel to me and Cindy.
No, that's what I call her. My angel.
You're right.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Hey.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
Thanks, Doc.
This must be pretty amazing, huh? Seeing your mom and your dad with all their old friends together again.
Yeah, it's like 20 Christmas mornings all wrapped up in one.
Well, I'm very happy for you. Hey, come on in. Ooh, Frankie, I want to introduce you to Dre. Dre, this is the guy I was telling you about who helped save my life. Frankie, Dre.
Hey, man. Thanks for being there. Colby had us all pretty worried.
Pure instinct, I promise. Self-preservation brings out the best of me.
Oh, stop. You're just being modest. He was awesome.
Hey, neighbor. Glad to see you can make it, baby.
Yes, you
You look good, as always.
Try, yeah.
Lord, who invited him?
I did. He saved our lives. Thought he should be a part of this. Hey, how you doing? Glad you could make it.
Well, friends, glad I could make it to this morning. Okay, it's official. I need a drink.
Hello? Hey, listen, do you by any chance know where Aiden is?
He's sleeping off a real bender in his office. Where are you?
Long story, talk to you about that later. So, was he pretty upset with me?
Greenlee, you turned down his marriage proposal. What do you think?
I think I made a big mistake. How did you know that he's in his office?
Oh, he was too wasted to drive.
So he called you to pick him up?
Something like that. You are a piece of work, you know that? I mean, leaving me to clean up your mess?
Tone it down a little bit, will you? What's the big deal?
The big deal? You almost told Annie that we slept together. That's the big deal.
Kendall? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I was just telling you, Aiden and I are really lucky to have you as a friend.
So I see you took my advice after all, huh?
Ah, well, this is my better half's idea. Crystal thought we should have a surprise get-together for Jesse, a couple of his close friends.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad Frankie called and included me in. Oh, excuse me. I'm glad to see you again, Adam.
Oh, no, I think you
made a mistake. I'm sorry, Stuart. This is my Uncle Robert. Robert, this is Stuart Chandler. People think of Adam as the evil twin.
Oh, stop it. You're Tad's uncle, right? And they told me that you helped save my niece. Thank you.
No,
thank you so much.
No, just part of the job, or was till I quit the bureau. I have to say the resemblance here is just remarkable.
Well,
now, what is your business, Stuart?
Oh,
No, you should see this guy play guitar. He's like the riff master from hell.
Oh, well, I would love to. Hey, I'm gonna grab a beer. You guys want anything?
I'm cool, thanks. Nice guy.
The best.
Well, how does it feel to finally be living outside the shadows, huh?
Well, I don't really know yet. 20 years of living as a dead man, it doesn't just disappear overnight, you know? Ask me again in a few months.
Any idea what's next?
Just gonna chill. Enjoy the simple pleasure of being alive with my wife again.
Of course. But when you're up for it, I have a proposal that I think really might interest you.
Look, JR, I'm tired. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Babe, wait a second. I wanted to tell you that I remembered something.
Remembered what?
The night that I really got drunk and I blacked out, the night that I thought that I hit Zach Slater with my car. You remember the night that I thought... The night that I was set up.
What did you remember?
I saw a man in the comeback parking lot. He was messing with my car.
Well, do you know who this guy was?
I'm not sure. I think it was right before Amanda picked me up. He was wearing a black leather jacket. He was wearing a ball cap. It had an emblem on it. I swear, babe, I am this close to remembering his face.
Jack, Carmen here needed my help.
Erica, you could have been killed, okay? She's all right. That's what's important.
Thank you, Zach. And you know what the truth is? I am better than all right. I have proof right here that Carmen was set up by those two. Mondo robbed the bank, and his mother, she masterminded the whole thing. And it's all right here. They both confessed. Everything is right here on the tape
It might have
recorder.
been. It's not on here now. I think this is fried.
Oh, no. Oh, no. They confessed to everything on there.
I don't know what she's talking about. Mondo, please, do the right thing. Admit to them what really happened. Tell them I wasn't a part of it.
I don't even know who you are, lady.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you
No, it's
sniveling.
not gonna help anybody.
Erica, I am so sorry. All this talk about me getting revenge, and then when I have my chance, I'm a wuss. And now I've made things worse for me and possibly for you, too.
You know something? You are not a wuss. You've been fighting against a wrong that was done to you. You've been fighting, and I know you're going to continue to fight, only now you've got me on your side. Because these two have really ticked off Erica Kane.
I've been contacted by some Hollywood types. They're interested in the whole story, the years-long investigation of the Papel case, but especially in your part. It seems that a man coming back from the dead makes for good entertainment, so they say. Now, does that sound like something you might be interested in?
Oh, I don't know, Robert. I spent 20 long years living that. I want to relive it. Or see it turned into some comic book by a couple of hack writers.
No, I can't argue with you on that point. It could mean some fast money.
What about you? Since you've left the Bureau, what are your plans?
I just no idea what's next. I've been wanting to hang it up for a long time now, but I'll be damned if I was going to do it before that Papel case got cracked. But now that that's done, I don't know, I've been wondering what the heck to do with my life. Maybe we'd get together and just compare notes sometime.
Maybe.
Glad to see you and Colby are getting along.
Yeah, well, I guess I was quick to judge her at first, but being tied up and having guns pointing at us, you really start to see someone for who they really are.
Yeah. Well, that does get to the heart of things, doesn't it?
Yeah, she's a good kid.
Well, there's the distant past, the recent past, present, future influences, external influences. I would say things are looking up for you. You got some nice health and good fortune on the horizon. Yeah, it's good. It all looks very good.
You dealt 10 cards last time, Opal. So why are you stopping now?
Well, I figured you didn't need a whole big detailed reading, you know? I mean, the looks of these,
It's okay, Opal. Steal the rest. I insist.
Look, JR, I hope that you remember who framed you for the hit and run on Zach. I do. But this has nothing to do with your most recent screw-up. And, God, I'm too tired to stand here and argue with you about it anymore. I think it's just best if you went home.
Well, if you believe me that I was set up before, why can't you believe that I was set up in that
Because
motel?
how many times are you going to be set up, JR?
That's a good question. Now, just go with me on this. For argument's sake, let's say that somebody did set me up. Someone wanted people, you in particular, to believe that I was drunk and I had slept with that hooker. Now go back to the night when everyone thought that I hit Zach Slater and they thought it was me.
Where are you going with this, JR?
Someone set me up then, and somebody has set me up recently. Now, I know I have ticked off a good chunk of this town one time or another. But I can't think of anyone who would want to try to put me in prison or have you turn against me. Except...
Okay, I don't know if I like where this is going.
Babe, what if Richie's behind this? What if Richie Novak is behind this entire thing?
Just when I think you have scraped the bottom, JR, you find another hole to climb into.
Would you just look at this objectively? Richie wants me out of the way. He said at the hospital, he threatened my life. He said he was gonna finish it next time. Next time.
You know, he was delirious when he said that. Remember, he almost died?
He wants me out of the picture. He wants you.
Okay, how much sense does that make, JR? How could he set you up and put you in a hotel room with a prostitute at the exact same time that he's in Texas getting a bone marrow transplant?
I don't know. I don't have it all figured out yet. But you have to admit...
No, I have to admit that you're breaking my heart, JR. I love you. You know that. But to see you reach like this, see you blame your problems, you're drinking on an innocent man?
What? Richie Novak innocent?
Richie did not set you up for the hit and run on Zach, and he definitely didn't plant you in that hotel room with that prostitute, JR. I refuse to go through this anymore with you, JR. I won't go through it.
Oh, come on, Opal. Tell me what you read in this card.
Well, it's death, but death doesn't always mean, death like a physical death. It could just mean a change.
Just be straight with me, okay? Now, this guy, that guy right there, why is he standing in the way of death?
Well, he's the bishop. He's welcoming death.
Now, why would he do such a foolish thing like that?
As a reminder.
A reminder of what?
That you can't cheat death.
So, do you think it's too late for me to fix things with Aiden?
Greenlee, the guy still loves you. He's just hurt.
He's really cute, isn't he?
Adorable.
You didn't say that with a lot of conviction. What, did he give you a hard time tonight?
No. Look, I have to get off the phone in case Zach calls.
Wait, what? You don't have call waiting? And where's Zach?
Hopefully he's saving my mom's butt.
Miss Kane, would you turn around, please?
Listen, could you just give us a moment, please?
Jack, this can't all have been for nothing. They are guilty. Carmen is innocent.
Even if you had evidence, you do know that doesn't change your situation.
Oh, I know that. I know I'm still going to have to serve my sentence anyhow, but these two are criminals. There has to be a way to bring them to justice.
Excuse me for interrupting, guys. Which one of you is Susie O'Reilly? Because that's a name that's etched in there.
Oh, that's perfect. Because Louisa was bragging about all the robberies that she and her son committed over the course of time.
You know, I bet if you find young Susie, you probably find that this is stolen property.
I bet you find a lot of stolen property around here. Puerco.
I'll get burglary on it. And wasn't Camacho here not in jail not too long ago?
For extortion. He's out on parole right
And
now.
what does that mean? If you're on parole, that means you can't have a gun,
You
right?
can't have a gun, absolutely not. So if we can't pin this bank robbery on him, certainly.
He's going to jail anyway. Well, thank you, Mr. Slater. You made our day.
All right, everybody, listen up. It's getting late. We're running out of chicken fingers, so it's time to start the speechifying.
Yeah.
Age 4 beauty?
Dad?
Why did you get us Rome?
Well, I've known Jesse for quite a while, through good times and bad times. He was a headstrong teenager when I first met him, but then he grew up. and became a headstrong adult. Jesse, do you remember the time you showed up at the hospital all excited? You had Frankie in your arms. You were just a little baby, and you had a bad cold. But Jesse insisted that we had to go to the emergency ward, and he demanded specialists, the tests, the whole 9 yards. And then afterwards, maybe he thought it might have overreacted a bit, and he felt, a little bad about it. And I told him, you have to follow your instincts. And I think that's what you've been doing for the last 20 years. Yeah. It's very painful being without you for all that time. But we're all grateful that you followed your instincts and stayed in hiding. Because here you are, safe and sound, back with Angie and Frankie. But anyway, welcome back. Welcome home. Cheers.
You know, sometimes God calls people home so fast that you don't get a chance to know. Well, I was lucky. My Cindy, when she died, I had plenty of time to tell her all the things that I wanted to tell her. But Angie didn't have that time. No. And I don't think that's fair. Because Angie is the closest thing to an angel I've ever seen. And if anybody deserves a second chance, it's you. And you got him. And what a blessing that was.
I used to always have this dream. A man would be sitting at the beach, staring out at the waves. And when I would approach this man, I would recognize that it was my dad. He'd look up and smile at me. And I always ask him, Dad, what are you doing here? You're dead. He put his finger up to his lips. Shh. You're looking for something, son. What is it? And inevitably, I would have a question or two that I was actually trying to find the answers to, but I never would remember what you told me. I would just wake up knowing what the right thing was to do. So, you've been there for me, even when you were gone. And I just hope, I pray, that I can be there for my son and daughter the way you were there for me. And the first thing we gots to do is hit the beach. All right? I love you.
I'm gonna call Kendall, tell her everything's all right.
Okay, and please tell her that I love her, and I'm going to call her as soon as I can.
Sure.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Well, never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. You do know there was someone up there watching out for you because you have burned through all your 9 lives. You know that, right?
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to my rescue. And thank you very much for not attacking me for what went on here today. What?
I'm just wondering if that warden knows what's coming her way.
Well, don't warn her. You know how I like to sneak up on my victims and mesmerize them with my charm.
How well I know. You scared the hell out of me today. Please, be careful.
Promise. Okay. I think we've been down this ride before. Mm-hmm. Only this time, I'm traveling with a friend.
Well, knowing Zach, you probably saved Erica and got her sentence commuted.
Let's hope.
We are now boarding first class to Pine Valley.
Greenlee, are you at the airport?
I told you, long story. But thanks again for taking care of Aiden.
Okay, Greenlee, where the hell are you? Zach, is my mom okay? Is she doing all right? Thank God. I love you so much.
It's time for you people to find out just what a pain in the neck Jesse Hubbard could really be. No, it's true. Now, y'all
Can I
know
talk to you for a second?
detective, an upright guy.
Yeah, sure.
Most people know once upon a time he was a recording artist. Used to regale us all with songs that steamed shack.
I just wanted to let you know that was a really beautiful speech that you made in there. And you're really lucky to have a dad like him.
I know, thanks.
Well, good night.
Night.
Thanks, man. I made sure they transported them separately from the Ortiz duo, and I told them they better make damn sure they get Erica there safely this time.
It's over. She's fine. It's gonna be just fine.
I hope someday I'll have that.
What? What's that?
A man who loves me as much as Jack loves you.
Look, I want you to go home, JR. Okay? I don't want to hear any more about how Richie is responsible for all of your problems. Okay? Your drinking is your fault, and so is your selfish, irresponsible behavior when it comes to me and your son. You have to take responsibility for yourself. So stop trying to pin this on Richie. Okay? You're just gonna make me even more angry with you. So please, JR, just go home.
I proved before that this was a setup. I'll prove it again. I will find out who did this to me.
Okay, Opal. Just tell me the truth. What do you see in my cards?
All right, I'll tell you, but you're not gonna like it.
It's okay, just tell me.
All right, here it is. This is the moon in the present. This means that things are not as they appear to be. Something is out of balance. The time is out of joint. The wheel of fortune right next to it here, that just amplifies it. Says that something has been altered, something's been changed, and it must be redeemed. Here, in the place of your hopes and your dreams, this is the Lovers, a woman. That you're probably thinking again is Babe, I assume. Well, up here you got the King of Cups. This guy is a very strong male influence that will come between you and that desire. But your real problem is right here. The card in this position is the Devil. He's sitting on top of the Lovers, getting in their way, cursing at them. But this is not an outside influence, Richie. This is something that is eating you from the inside. And death. Yes, this time it does mean real death, because it's got the Wheel of Fortune next to it.
So what does that mean?
That means that death has been cheated. And that death won't be satisfied till it finds you.
So next time I saw Jesse, I asked him why hadn't he stuck up for Jimmy. And
You okay?
He said he didn't need to because she'd already knocked out two of the guy's front teeth.
I'm not sure.
No, that's true story. I got a better one. I got even better one.
Excuse me.
Huh?
I think the guests of honor have disappeared.
Man, let's just get in the good part.
Yeah, well, so are they.
living for each other, a friend and a lover, and we'll be forever. And there's nothing that we do as long as we remain true. And I promise to always love you forever, forever.
On the next, All My Children.
I don't care how much you think I owe you. I will not have sex with Richie Novak.
What do you think you did to jeopardize her family?
Ask me the question again. Ask me to marry you.
Watch weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.